In today's video, I'm working on a 10 by 20 inch canvas, and I'm going to be doing two different techniques on this. I had some ideas for mixing some techniques and seeing what kind of nice patterns I could make. So I'm going to be doing some string pulls and then some dip techniques to create some areas of flowers through the string pulls. So I have each of my colors mixed up with Sargent Art Gloss Medium and water, and I'm keeping them just a little bit on the thicker side so that they hopefully don't move while they're drying. And I'm just starting out by putting a base coat of white down, and then I have a few shades of green that I'm going to be using for the chain pulls to create some leaves or some vines or stems. And then I have some purples and some pinks that I'm going to be using for my dipped flowers. So I cut some really long chains. I actually just got like a reel. I think it was like 20 feet of chain, so I can cut my own lengths. And since I'm putting it for the 20 inch for the height, I'm just going all the way from the top down to the bottom, putting my chain in an S pattern and then gently pulling it to create those nice string pulled vines for my background. And I'm just going through and alternating my colors, and I'm just going to put them for the background of my canvas, and then I will start puddling my colors for my dips. Once I had all of my chain pulls done, I just started creating my puddles of paint that I do for my dip techniques. And then I also have my gloves that I'm going to use to dip into those puddles. I started out with the pinks, a very light colored pink, and then a peach, and then a really dark purpley pink towards the outside. And then I just dripped some of that gold in. I did notice when I was dipping, it was kind of pulling the green into the flower a little bit, but overall it was really fun to add these to that chain pull, just to give it a really different look of having layers of different designs in the piece. And sometimes the flower dips are just kind of plain without anything else, and so I thought figuring out different ways that I can add some vines or some leaves is really fun, and so far using the string pull seems like it's going to work out well for this. So once I had some of the pinks down, I then started adding the purples. Some of my shapes were looking a little bit oblong and looking more like butterflies than they were flowers. So I actually started dipping a second time to kind of round out the shape, and that helped quite a bit. Overall, this was really fun, and I think there's a lot of potential to figure out what other techniques I can mix together to create some really fun designs. But especially on a long canvas like this, leaving a little bit of negative space at the top and then working my way down to have the flowers at the bottom was really pretty, and it also dried really well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you have any suggestions for mixing other techniques, let me know and I'll definitely give it a try. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I do post 2 videos a week. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.